Bears News Fan Report is back, and if you're a Chicago Bears fan, subscribe to the channel now. Give it a like, and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything about the future of the franchise. Let's dive into what's going on with the Bears because 2025 could be a year of big decisions, and you don't want to miss out. If you think the Chicago Bears have a chance to shine in 2025, think again. We're about to enter another year of uncertainty, and the decisions made today could determine whether the team thrives or sinks further. Let's start with a move that could be a game changer: DeAndre Swift. The decision to send the running back to the Las Vegas Raiders might seem like a simple move, but it hides much deeper issues. Why would Ryan Poles be willing to give up a star with a $24 million investment? And what does this mean for the team's future? The focus of the 2024 season was on several mistakes that piled up. From the offensive line to the inconsistent performance of the running game, the situation is clear. We can't continue like this. Is Poles ready to get rid of Swift for a sixth-round pick in 2025? With a roster that urgently needs rebuilding, this decision could be more strategic than it seems. But are we sacrificing a promising talent for something uncertain? And what about the much-needed protection for quarterback Caleb Williams? A mock draft revealed a bold possible pick, a defender with 17 sacks last year. Seriously, is this the priority? A quarterback like Williams deserves more than a defensive plan. He needs protection on the field. Instead of betting it all on a defensive line, isn't it time to focus on the future and invest in an offensive line that can support Caleb? Oh, and if you think the ticket price increase is just another number, think again. After a disastrous season of 5 wins and 12 losses, the Bears decided to raise ticket prices for 2025. This sounds like disrespect to a loyal fan base that's already tired of broken promises. Soldier Field remains a cold and under-resourced place, but the team expects fans to pay more? Where is the value for the fans who still believe? The answer is in your hands, Bears Nation. Would you trade Swift for a sixth-round pick? And what do you think about the offensive line in the draft? Is it time to protect Caleb or focus on the team's defensive future? Share your opinion in the comments. If you're ready for a better future for the Bears, subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell for more content like this. It seems like the future of the Chicago Bears is at a critical crossroads, and the loyalty of the fans will be tested like never before. The decisions made by Ryan Poles and the franchise in the coming months could make the difference between rebirth or complete collapse. There's no room for mistakes, and the pressure on the leadership is immense. If the team continues making evaluation mistakes, like it did with DeAndre Swift, and a lack of focus on the offensive line, the fans may start losing patience irreversibly. The team is already facing a mountain of challenges both on and off the field. They need a new game plan and a clear vision for the future. Instead of betting on quick and risky solutions, the franchise should be focused on building a solid team capable of giving Caleb Williams and other star players the protection and support they need to thrive. The offensive line needs to be the priority, and a player like Tyler Booker could change the team's trajectory, bringing stability and confidence to the offense. However, considering an edge like Mike Green in the draft without ensuring Caleb Williams is protected by a solid offensive line is, at the very least, risky. An edge might shine and impress, but without proper protection, what is it really worth? Caleb Williams, as the future of the franchise, needs time to grow and develop without the fear of being knocked down on every play. And what about the ticket price increase after a disastrous season? This only adds to the frustration of fans, who are already disillusioned by broken promises and the franchise's failed bets. What is the team really offering in return for this extra charge? The same chaos in the parking lot, the lack of proper infrastructure, and the humiliation of seeing other teams like the Packers dominate at home? This is not just a lack of respect for the fans, it's a lack of vision for the future. In the end, the fans have the power to shape the future of the Chicago Bears. If the franchise continues to ignore the basic needs for protection and building a solid team, it will be hard to maintain unwavering loyalty. It's time for the fans to stand up and demand more, or else, as mentioned before, the silence will be deafening. Will it be the moment for a new chapter or the end of a cycle of mediocrity? The choice is in our hands. What will you do, Bears fan? As a Chicago Bears fan, I'm completely frustrated and disappointed with how the franchise has been handling its decisions over the last few years. The truth is, we're at a critical point where it seems like the team is stuck in a cycle of bad choices that only prolong mediocrity. I'm passionate about the Bears, but it's hard to watch the team consistently fail in essential areas like the offensive line and draft decisions. The choice of DeAndre Swift was, to me, a clear mistake, especially considering the offensive line is still a disaster. How can we expect a quarterback, whether it's Caleb Williams or someone else, to succeed without a line to protect him? And this decision to not prioritize protection for the future QB of the franchise is something that frustrates me deeply. Without that, nothing else matters, no matter how much talent we might have. Additionally, the issue of tickets and the fan experience is something that bothers me too. How is it possible to charge us more when the team isn't even delivering the basics? I understand that a team goes through cycles, but promises of rebuilding need to materialize into something concrete. Patience has limits, and that limit is quickly running out. In the end, I believe the future of the Bears depends on a change of mentality. We need to stop making risky bets and focus on building something solid from the inside out. The team needs a strong foundation, and that starts with the offensive line and smarter draft decisions. If the franchise continues ignoring these basic needs, I fear the near future won't be promising. As a fan, I remain hopeful, but I can't help but demand more.